What's up, everyone? How are we doing? Zed here. I have a UU game against iSmashBro from quite a while back. This obviously is using my old UU team with the kind of triple walling thing and the triple attacking thing. Very, very balanced team and one that I do enjoy using. It works very, very solidly. So why wouldn't I use it? I guess. But yeah, he has Sand going on. Sand in UU. Obviously, when Hippowdon wasn't banned, I think it is banned from UU at this point. But he's using an illegal Sand Slash. I guess he told me that he was going to do that beforehand. So there you go. He's using Sandstream or Sand Rush, I guess, on Sand Slash. And that is, I guess, going to be a little bit of an issue, but nothing that I can't handle. So, I'm going to lead off with Sableye, and I'm going to decide to go for the Will-O-Wisp on the first turn because I see a Hippowdon, and I know it's a physical attacker, and therefore my gut instinct is to burn it as quickly and as efficiently as I possibly can. So that's what I go for. He clearly sees that coming, goes to his Empoleon, which is most likely specially based, and from looking at the leftovers, is most likely defensive as well. So I'm going to switch out, predicting something like Stealth Rock, thinking obviously that his Sand Slash is going to be offensive, and therefore will not have the Stealth Rock, and I go straight into Registeel. So I kind of get confused that he's carrying knockoff because I didn't know Empoleon could do that, but I guess it's a cool move to have on the thing, and it's very useful. I mean, knockoff's a very, very useful utility. Not many people carry it these days, but it can help a hell of a lot, especially when we're in the age of Eviolite. Eviolite is so prevalent that knockoff can be such a huge benefit. So I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks as he switches to Sand Slash, thinking that he can probably go for some Earthquakes and take me out, but he's actually running Home Claws on the Sand Slash, so he's using Sand Rush and also abusing like the one sort of boosting move that Sand Slash gets, which makes sense really. It's a sweeping set, so you want to be raising that attack up to the maximumo, and unfortunately for him, even with the +1 and the stab, Registeel's going to tank it. He's going to live with 44 and just about be able to take him down with a couple of seismic tosses. He's pretty much in the range of death at this point, and I can easily go into my Sableye, go for the priority on the burn, and just clean him out there. So I go for the burn, and he is now completely crippled and useless. Apart from the fact he has a Lumberry, and I'm like, shit, shit, shit. Please, Sableye, live. Please live, and then please live the Sandstorm, because if you don't, this may end up pretty sour. Fortunately, I live on 49, also live the Sandstorm, and I'm able to get off another Will-O-Wisp on this turn, because this really could have gone south if this Sand Slash had not been burned, and had been running around with +1 on my team, something I wouldn't have been a big fan of. But thankfully, I do manage to get the burn off on the second try, and the Sand Slash is now pretty much crippled. I can go to my third Walling Poke. Strangely enough, my two main not physical, I mean just defensive things are gone, but I do have a third one in Sauron who's going to stare him down with that beady eye, and he's going to say, I'm going to take no shit from you, Sand Slash. Nightshade you all day and get rid of him from the field of play. So, I'm looking okay, I guess. We both have lost. I think he's like 5-4 to me, like, or 5-4 to him, or something. I don't remember. But he's going to bring in this guy, and I guess he thinks I can't really do anything to him, so he's going to pursue me, expecting me to switch out. Obviously, the Will-O-Wisp is very, very obvious for me to go for because it's an Escavalier and it's based so physically that if it gets burned, it is completely terribly useless. Unfortunately, I actually miss. I guess I've been just Will-O-Wisping a bit too much in this match for me to expect to not miss, so I just get one miss. It doesn't really make a big difference because I know he's not going to stay in, and the most obvious thing for me to go for is the Pain Split. Even if he had stayed in, Pain Split would have worked really nicely because he would have been at full health and I would have been really, really low from the pursuit, so that would have got me even more HP. But as it happens, Empoleon comes in, and I know that knockoff is coming. I also have an inkling he may want to Scald Burn, so in both of those scenarios, Roserade is the best switch in. It's not nice that Roserade loses the Life Orb, but it can do just fine without it. I mean, it has a lot of special attack. I also have Sleep Powder as utility, so I'm not just completely going out all offensive. I am in terms of the EV spread and the kind of purpose of bringing it in to threaten things out, but I do have the Sleep Powder as well as a more sort of defensive mechanic, so Life Orb isn't the be-all and end-all of Roserade's day. And As you can see here, I don't have anything to really take on Escavalier with on this Razor Rage set, so I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder and then switch straight out so that I can bring my special attack right back up and also go into something else which will directly threaten the Escavalier. I'm guessing I'm going to go to Darmanitan, but apparently I go to Rhyperior instead. Rhyperior does threaten a large majority of his team. He doesn't have anything that wants to take an Earthquake, and when it's coming off Stab and a Choice Band with maximum attack, even in Escavalier, which has really respectable defenses, is not going to be able to take that hit, and it's going to go straight down. So he now has the opportunity to bring in an Alakazam. I'm thinking it's going to be a mid-game sash, the way he brings it in and Calm Minds on this turn. It definitely is a mid-game sash. He would never really go for that unless he had that protection, and obviously he can't die because of Magic Guard. He has the Sandstorm. I have the Sandstorm going on. I mean, no, he has the Sand. He's the one who brought the freaking Sandstorm, and that's why obviously he's carrying Sash Zam. Unfortunately for him, because he brought the freaking Sandstorm, this hidden power is not going to really scratch Rhyperior. It's +1 and it's super effective, but he is not factoring into the equation that I have both Solid Rock and a 1.5 times special defense boost from the Sand. So I really take it like it was a normal kind of hit, to be honest, very, very respectably. So he brings in Hippowdon, the most defensive thing on his team, and the thing which is going to be able to tank Rhyperior's hit the best. It still does a really significant chunk, and Hippowdon, being a physical wall, is supposed to take physical hits, but apparently when you add Choice Band and Rhyperior into the equation, that is no longer an issue. So should be a clean 2-hit KO from this point. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I actually lived the Earthquake from his Hippowdon, which is also it's stab and stuff, so that's really nice, and it still doesn't kill Rhyperior. Just Solid Rock is a great ability. Really helped me out quite a bit this game, so I actually didn't take him out there. I'm surprised. I thought I actually did, but he lives on like -2.5.78354 smidges, and I am sad. But not too sad for too long, because Crisps is going to come in. I love Crisps. Crisps makes my day sometimes. He just comes in, he's like, yo, I'm a U-turn out of here, I'm not going to take any damage, and I'm going to kill something in the process so that you don't have to. Precisely. And I believe that he only has one Pokemon left, and that one thing that he has remaining is the Omastar. I could have been very afraid of this thing. If Leaf Storm had missed, then he potentially could have Shell Smashed and done lots of damage and maybe even won. But because Leaf Storm doesn't miss, he doesn't get to Shell Smash and do evilness to me, and I manages to kill him with the 4x super effectiveness of the move of choice, which Leaf Storm so happens to be. So, thank you very much for watching. That was the game. It was a pretty short one, it's only around 20 turns long, but it was fun nonetheless. That team is just solid. I like a solid team. It's very, very solid, and it just saves me in occasions when I need something good. So that's always nice to know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. So you can leave a like if you want me to upload again sometime, because I probably will anyway, but that might motivate me more or something. I don't know. Just do whatever. Do whatever, man. Live your life and don't give no fucks. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.